Hello motherfuckers, welcome back to the motherfucking channel. Okay, I don't know how to start this video. Honestly, I don't. Let me just, okay, today we're reacting to Please Please Me by the Beatles. It's their first album, according to Apple Music. So, I think it was like 2 years ago, I did a video, which Come Together was better, the Beatles or Michael Jackson's. And I picked Michael Jackson's, and you guys were not having it at all. You guys ate my wig up in those comments. The comments are still like crazy, but it's okay. I think people can have their own opinions and stuff on anything. It does not matter. I just personally enjoyed Michael Jackson's version better, but that doesn't mean that the Beatles version isn't good or isn't great, because it is. It's legendary. I will say last year, it might have been 2019, I heard it's called Something by the Beatles, and I was blown away. I was honestly so shook. It didn't change my mind on Come Together. I still like Michael Jackson's version of Come Together. I'm sorry. Don't drag me, you guys. Don't drag me. But that song, Something, is that I can't even put it into words on how good that song is. And I know, because I was looking at their Apple Music, that's one of their biggest songs of their discography. So it's a hit, and I see why. That's a great song. So honestly, I'm ready to dive into their catalog. So hopefully by the end of me going through their catalog, this is going to take a while. So if I like this album, which I'm pretty sure I'm going to like at least some of the songs, because this did come out in 1963. I was born in 1998, so big difference. So if I do like this album, I will continue to react to all of their music no matter what. So make sure you guys like and subscribe. I'm ready for this. I know there will be a couple songs that I like and a couple songs that I dislike. I'm just honest, and I think that's what people should do in music. And I'm putting my head in a space of 1963. I never was alive in 1963, and I'm ready for this. So I hope you guys can come along with me, and I hope you guys don't think I'm too critical or whatever. I'm not gonna be too critical. I'm gonna be honest of how I feel and if I'm liking it or not. Before I start, please like and subscribe. It really helps out my channel, and let's go. So the first song is called I Saw Her Standing There. I really have high hopes for this, like high expectations for this whole album. Okay. It's a bop. It's a bop. This break. I like the beat. It's not bad. Okay. Here's my thing. Like, I don't know absolutely anything about the Beatles. Literally nothing. I don't know their names of none of the people that were in the band. I think I know one thing. I think there was a bandmate that left. Maybe, I don't know. I really don't know. So let me know everything that you guys have to say about the Beatles, because I really don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I did not like the song, but I see why people would like it, especially in the 60s. I really see why people would like that. It was a bop. I'm gonna give it to them. If you don't know what a bop is, it just means good song. You just bop to it, dance, whatever. That's what that was giving me. It was giving me bop. It was giving me dance. It was giving me feel good vibes. 1960s. So far it's starting off not bad. But let's keep going, because the next song is called Misery.
The world is treating me bad.
Oh, I kind of like this. Oh, I like.
The world is treating me bad. Misery.
This is good.
Remember all the little things we've done. Without her, I will be in misery. Oh, misery.
Okay, this says written by John Lennon and Paul McCartney. I've heard those names, and that's who I thought that was in the Beatles, but I don't like saying things that I'm not sure of. I could easily look it up, but I just want to go through this process as a person that has no idea who the Beatles are, never heard of the Beatles, like the people in 1962 who had no idea who the Beatles were. I don't know. I don't know. I just want to go through this as if I was a person in 1963 who had no idea what this sound was. But that Misery song was so amazing. Like, I like how it was short. I love shorter songs for some reason. My thing is, either the longest song on the album or the shortest song on the album will always be the best song on the album. I don't know if that was the best song in this album yet, but that song just sounded so... And I also love the lyrics of that song. It felt relatable, but it was sad at the same time, and because it's titled Misery, but it doesn't matter. It was a vibe, and I have to add that to my playlist because that was so far my favorite song. But that was good. It was a vibe. It was taking me back to the 60s, even though I've never been to the 60s. But let's keep going. The next song is called Anna, Go to Him. Okay. Oh, I like how wavy this is. Oh,
Set you free, girl.
oh, the background vocals. Stop.
I want you to know now
This is good.
that I love you. You give back your ring to me, and I will set you free. Go with him. Just one more thing, girl, to me, and I will set you free. Go with him.
Go with him.
Go with him.
Shit. Okay. Yeah. I gotta add this to my playlist real quick. By the way, if you see me looking down, I am watching the lyrics on Apple Music so I can understand the song a little more. That was a bittersweet love song. That was I'm honestly so shook. I was coming into this, like I said, with high expectations, but at the same time I had my little dose of I don't know how this is going to turn out, especially with that first song. I really can't stand that first song. And I'm going to keep going back to it, but oh my God. I'm shook. The melodies, the way that they use their vocals. I don't know who was singing. Please tell me who was singing. Whoever is... I wonder if it's different people on each song. I don't know. I really don't know. It was basically about he just loves too easy, falls in love too easy, and this girl is stuck on somebody else, or she just doesn't want to be with him, so she's saying, go back to him. He's saying, go back to him, be happy, do you, give me the ring back first, and go be happy, do you. And, oh, God, the storytelling here is just so good, because it's so short, but it's so, again, relatable. I love that so much. That was a 10 out of 10. The next song is called Chains. Let's go. Okay, I'm not liking that harmonica.
Whoa, these chains of love, 'cause I'm not free.
I don't know about this song, guys.
Oh, these chains are too.
I love the voice, though.
But darling, I'm imprisoned by these chains. I'd like to kiss them, but I can't break away from all
I think what it is with the Beatles is I don't like their up-tempo kind of songs. Not that they're bad, because you see me, I was bopping, actually. I'm not gonna lie, I was bopping. But would I ever replay this song daily? No. It wasn't a bad song. The message behind it was really good. And the melodies were really good as well. But I can't get behind it. I don't know what it is. I want to know your guys' thoughts. Just simply because this is their first album. So I know there's much more to come. And there's probably new sounds, different, you know, just everything different. But let's keep going. The next song is called Boys. Okay. This is up-tempo. It's not bad. Their vocals do go crazy. Okay. You know, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. Again, this is going back into the up-tempo kind of feeling that I get. Not that I like to sit here and be sad all day. But I do genuinely gravitate towards slower kind of sounding songs. With just less stuff going on in the background. But again, I can see why people were so intrigued by this music in the 60s. This is perfect music for the 60s, I feel like. Like, I could see that song being played at, like, a prom or just something like that. Like, I could just see teenagers vibing to this. Even adults vibing to this music. So again, I don't think it's bad. It's just not my flavor, you know? The next song is called Ask Me Why. Okay. Okay.
And it's true that it really don't
I like this.
And in time, ask me why. I'll say I love you, and I'm always thinking of you. 'Cause you tell me things I want to know, and it's true. Should never be blue. Ask me why. I can't conceive of any more.
Oh, see? Oh my God. Okay, so this is what keeps happening. They keep driving me away with these quicker, up-tempoer songs, but then they pull me back. They pull me back with these great love songs. I'm genuinely, like, blown away. Just based off of 6 songs that I've just heard, I will continue to listen to their discography. I love when artists can bring stories to songs, or not even just stories, but more of like situations of just relatable stuff. Love songs, heartbreak songs, like that kind of stuff is just so... And when I say love songs, I do mean like there can be sad love songs, there can be happy love songs. So when I just say love songs, that's what I mean. But they're really good at that, and I want them to keep it up. I really want them to keep that up. There's a song on here called P.S. I Love You. I'm kind of looking forward to that. I don't know, I just feel like it's going to be really good. I'm shook. That was another 10 out of 10, and that's why I do these reactions, to find these songs in albums that really nobody's like talking about unless it's inside that fan base. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to find what I like from the Beatles. So let's keep going. The next song is called Please Please Me. It is the album track, or it's the title track to this album. Let's go.
Come
This is up tempo, but it's not bad. I love this part. Oh! Oh, I love those vocals. The layering of vocals, and I think it's two different people. It's so good. Okay. Now I see. I'm deep enough into the album where I'm seeing fast-paced songs, I'm seeing slower love songs, I'm seeing heartbreak songs, and at first I was not fucking with the fast-paced songs, the more up-tempo songs, but that was good. That was more up-tempo, but that was a love song. It was a love song, but it was up-tempo. He basically just wants some sex. Like, that's what he wants. Basically, please me. Or, you know, it probably isn't about sex. It could be about just love me the way I love you. Congratulations. I am so shook right now. I think if you're going to have a track that is titled after the album, then it has to stand out. It has to be good. And I think that that's what they did. I really do think, congratulations, that was a bop. Their vocals that they do, whether that's the main vocal or the backing vocals or the mid vocals, whatever, I'm shook. Like, it's kind of mesmerizing or captivating. So again, I see why people are in love with the Beatles. I really do. Oh, let's keep going though. The next song is called Love Me Do. Okay. I hate harmonicas. I really do.
Love me do.
Okay, wait! It's not bad.
Love me do. Love me do. Love me do. Love me do. You know I love you.
I feel like we can have these up-tempo songs that aren't bad. Like, that's what I'm seeing here now. And that was good. Now, about the harmonica situation, I don't know why or what it is. It's just me personally. I hate the sounds of harmonicas. I don't know why, but they just... It's like nails across a chalkboard, but not as bad, I guess, because when people hear that, they're just like, ugh. But like, I don't know, it just annoys me, but that was good. I like the way they used it, and I love the way they incorporated it with their vocals, with the melodies, the tones of everything. That was good. That was really good. So, at this point in time, the Beatles know how to make a bop. They know how to make a bop. They know how to make a love song. I'm shook. I'm shook to keep going because I'm at such a good place that I don't want it to be ruined or whatever. But there's still like 6, maybe 7 songs left. So let's keep going. The next song is called P.S. I Love You. Let's go.
Remember that I'll always
Oh.
be in love with you.
Oh, this is good.
P.S. I love you.
Oh, this is... Oh.
Be in love with you.
This is good.
These few words till
Jesus.
I love you.
Wow. Okay. I didn't I tell you guys like 3 songs ago that I knew P.S. I Love You was gonna be one of my faves. I can see 17-year-old men singing this song in the 60s to their 17-year-old, 16-year-old, 18-year-old girlfriend and just like, oh, it's like a movie. Like, that's what that was. It was like a movie or a love story. I'll be coming home. Remember, I'll always love you. P.S. I love you. Just, oh, wow, that was really good. It was passionate. They just keep like blowing my mind bit by bit by bit. My expectations are being met with, again, the side of me not being so much into it. With those few songs that we heard at the beginning, I'm not going to keep giving those attention because the good definitely outweighs the bad in this situation. I'm just know that I'm shook. Let's keep going. The next song is called Baby It's You. Let's go. Oh. Oh.
The way you smile, that touched my heart. Oh, many nights go by. I sit alone by myself.
Those vocals.
'Cause baby, it's you. I know I'm gonna love you any old way. What can I do?
That, oh my god. Oh my god. Those shalalala parts, so vibed out. It was so vibed out. Again with the storytelling, basically saying that he'll never love anybody ever again. Never. Because the love just will not be the same as it is with you. Oh my god, it's so good. Not that I've never, you know, I'm acting like I've never heard like a good song storytelling at all, but I have, but it's so rare, and this is such a good example of storytelling simply because it was before songs really went deep inside and stuff and just had more meaning and more like replay, memorable value. I don't know if that makes sense, but I feel like it kind of does. That was such a beautiful song. And I said before this started, I don't know if anything's going to top the song Something for me, but that song is like neck and neck right now. That's the kind of music I'm talking about. Like just the sad, kind of heartbreaking, but like I'm still in love with you kind of music. It just does something to my soul. But let's keep going. The next song is called Do You Want to Know a Secret?
I really love you.
Oh.
You'll never know how much I'm in love with you. Ooh.
Oh.
Listen to lots of town. Whoa, whoa, closer. Listen. Do you want to know a secret?
Oh. I love those, the woos or the I'm gonna say that they're falsettos. That's what I'm gonna say. I love the falsettos simply because they're soulful. Like you can hear it, and ooh, the backing vocals are just so fitting, and they were. This album was really produced like really well because I like where everything is placed. It sounds so good. And you know what's crazy? It sounds timeless. Like, I'm listening to this album in 2021. This came out in 1963. Yeah, 1963. That was over 60 years ago. Jesus Christ. Well, it was like 58 years ago. Something like that. I could be so off. But, like, it just sounds so timeless. And that's what music is. If your music cannot be played 65 years from now, then it's probably not good. Okay, let's be honest. Because in order for you to get to the minds of 20-year-olds in this day and age, or 17-year-olds in this day and age, or even 30-year-olds in this day and age, it's kind of hard. Like, we are so stuck in our ways of having music that we love that it's kind of hard to enjoy or even just listen to music from the 60s, from the 70s, from the 80s. But I try to block that out. Like, I definitely have that thing where I'm stuck in my ways where I only like certain artists, blah, blah, blah. But that's why I do my reviews, so I can open my mind and just have that file in my head where it's just like, okay, it's not bad. Let's listen to it. And then I end up having 500 songs that I like from these group of people. Like, from this album alone, there's at least, I'm on song 11 right now. I'll say there's at least 7 songs that I'm like in love with. Truly. But let's keep going because there's still 3 songs left. The next song is called A Taste of Honey. Let's go. Oh, see how they draw you in? The reverse effect. I'm shook because I don't know if they're actually talking about. Maybe it's just the sweetness of a simple kiss. Maybe it's something else. I'm not gonna talk about it, but that was good. It was giving me like, I don't know why I keep visualizing of just back in the day, like just a man walking down some railroad tracks. While I was listening to the song, I was visualizing just a man walking down the road or railroad tracks, whatever, or country road, whatever, just thinking about their significant other or their ex and just fantasizing about loving them again. I don't know. I don't know if that's just me being a 20-year-old in 2021 or a 22-year-old in 2021 and just thinking that's all that was back in the day, was just people falling in love and like can't be with each other. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but that's what it was giving me. Kind of cinematography or visualization again. That's what it was giving me. It was kind of giving me movie vibes. But it was a bop. It wasn't my favorite, but it was a bop. The next song is called There's a Place. Let's go. They love that damn harmonica. It's a bop though. It's a bop. This sounds good. That was an upbeat song. It wasn't bad. Basically he's saying that he can go into his mind or basically kind of meditate. I'm taking away from that, where there's no misery or where there's nothing bad's happening. I can't relate to that personally because I'm depressed as fuck, but it's okay because he was giving the other kind of view of where he can go when he feels low, and I love that. But I really want to talk about that ending there. There's 4 bars here. It says, there's a place, there's a place, there's a place, there's a place. Throughout those 4 bars right there, they added that harmonica back. You guys are going to drag me because I hate that harmonica, but this right here, again, perfect placement of certain instruments. That's what that was. Just listen. I can't play too much of a song in like a clip because I don't want to get copyrighted. But just know I hear everything. I'm listening to everything. I'm only making cuts and edits. That was amazing. That was a perfect way to end a song. I kind of wish that was the last song in the album just because it was such a perfect, it was a good song, like honestly. But there's one more song and there's a star next to it on Apple Music, which means that a lot of people like this song. So I have high hopes for it. It's called Twist and Shout. Let's go. Okay, back with the up-tempo. This is giving me 50s, so.
Twist and shout, twist and
Ooh! Oh!
shake it up, baby. Twist and shout, twist, take it, baby. Shake it up, baby.
Okay. At first, I was gonna be like, you know what? Not my vibe. Too up tempo. Just not what I was looking for. But that was a bop. That was a fucking bop. Again, I see why people are in love with the Beatles, especially in the 60s. That was a perfect song, I feel like, for the 60s. It was kind of giving me the 50s, I think I said that. And not in a bad way, because again, I don't like the 50s music, but that was good. That sounded like really rock. This album is actually genred as rock. And I am seeing more of it as pop, maybe. Like, that's what I was getting. I was giving more, it was giving more pop. But I don't know. I could be totally wrong. But let's get into the review overall. Now, I started off the album kind of bad. I was like, don't know. And it was expected. Like, that was expected of me. But going through, there was like a song here. Then there might have been like 2 skips. Then there was a song there and another song. I was like, wait a minute. And now I finished the album. I am going to rate this album a 9 out of 10. Even though there was a couple songs that I did not like, I think that it is a perfect album for its time, and it is timeless. So I could say 10 out of a 10, but I cannot get past those songs that I just didn't like. Again, it sounds so perfect. Like they let's say you can grab into any decade you like, okay? They went back and grabbed this, like if you go back and grab this album, it's a perfect, for me, because I've never been in the 60s, of what I imagine the 60s to be like. This was perfect. I think everything, even the songs that I didn't like, the production of the album was perfect. I think everything was placed perfectly. It's a great album, and I'm shook. You guys proved me wrong. I was a couple, like 2 years ago, you could have said, oh, the Beatles has some really good music. I would have looked at you and looked funky as fuck, because I just wouldn't have been into it. But I'm opening my mind and I'm finding new music, and this is what I'm here for. Let me give you my top 5, and I want to know your guys' top 5, so let me know. This is in no specific order. Misery, Anna Go Away, Ask Me Why, Please Please Me, and Baby It's You. I could say P.S. I Love You, but I love Baby It's You like so much. So let me know your guys' top 5. You know, there's clearly, obviously, generations of different people, obviously, born in different decades, born in different centuries, that like different things, and that's fine, you know? Like, you're gonna like what you grew up with. You're gonna like what you're used to, what's normal to you. I just wish more people would be accepting of different generations of music, whether that be from the 40s to 2018. I just wish more people would be open-minded and listen to new things, because not everything sounds the same, and it's been a while for me to understand that. But I love this album. I really, really genuinely love this album, and I didn't think I was going to, but I do, and I'm okay to admit that. Now let's talk about this album cover. I kind of don't like it. I think it's the blue and the red. It's kind of throwing me off a little bit. Again, I have to think this was in the 60s. Album covers were different. But I like how they're just all looking down. I don't know what this building is or whatever. But I think the blue and the red are just, it's just like, it's making I don't know. It's just not an aesthetic to me. But overall, it's cute. It's whatever. let me know what you guys think about the album. Let me know what you guys think about the album covers. Let me know your guys' top 5. And let me know your thoughts on my thoughts, because I said a lot of things that maybe some people don't agree with. And until next time, we will see you. But I guess that's it. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Bye, motherfuckers.